All right, Shalawam. First and foremost, I'm going to give all my honors, praise, and glories to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honor to my elders and apostles, the great millstone that are do real well, starting with the apostle Tahar now down, the true man of the Lord who taught the truth for over 30 plus years. All right, Shalawam to sincere brothers out there, you Achyms, that's pushing the truth through the spirit and the power, and the name of Yahawashi. That's steadfast in the faith and unmovable, all right, in this truth. All right, to seal the elect, followed by the 1/3. And Shalawam to confusion faces out there that's also in the fold. All right, you Israelite foreigners. All right. Um, and really, man, I just wanted to do a quick lesson about how it's important to show your increase in this truth. All right, it's important to show thyself approved and to show your progression is truth. All right. All right, because it's always good to study, to come back to the scripts, you know. But hey, man, hey, like it says in the scriptures, it can be, it can be weary of the flesh to study a lot, but that's where balance comes into play. But as well, you have to also want to but you also have to keep your mind in scripts and continue to show your and continue to study to show yourself approved. All right, because like it says in Revelations 3, 3:15 and down, the Lord will spare you out for being lukewarm. All right, and that's a scareful thing, and that's it's like that. That's very a fearful thing, very scary. So basically, man, you should just show yourself approved. Study to show you increase in knowledge and its truth, because that's always important, man. You want to grow as you want to grow like a plant in its truth, man. You want to grow, like a healthy seed, man. You want to grow. All right, I'm gonna hop into it. This is 2 Timothy 2 and verse 15, and it says, "Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman not needed, not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth." Right, man. Right, man. So study to show yourself approved. All right, study to show you to show that you want to be in the truth. All right, because what do you do when the cameras are off, man? You can't be just a Saturday Israelite only. All right, you can't just pick out the day that you want to work for Yahawashi, because if you do, he's gonna speed you off for being lukewarm. All right, because the Most High for him to ordain you in the truth, he's showing you mercy upon you. He's showing mercy upon you. All right, so you gotta pay him back, man, because we don't deserve to be in this truth. We are 50 rags. All right, before the truth, man, I was a wicked man. All right, but now coming back to the truth out of the world, man, I'm studying to show myself approved and to Lord willing, I don't write this out, man. I'll be found worthy to be part of that number. All right, and that's brothers you gotta do, man. Have to study, constantly put out videos, just increase yourself in the knowledge and the truth to be found worthy in that day. All right, this is Revelations 1 and verse 3, and it says, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those which are written therein, for the time is at hand." Right, man. So blessed is you that readeth. All right, blessed is he that readeth. All right, because like it says in the book of Psalms, how is it? I'll just get it real quick. All right, it's blessed you that readeth, and what you read, man, you become, the Lord start to sup with you. All right, because you begin to get understanding through the Spirit and the power and the name of Yahawashi. All right, this Psalms 119 and verse 9. And it says, "Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way, by taking heed thereto according to thy word." And that word is just truth, man. The word is Yahawashi. How about Shemashai? Because like it says in John, the word is made flesh. All right, taking heed to this doctrine. All right, taking heed to this truth and nothing else. All right, taking heed to the commandments, statutes. All right, taking heed to what was bestowed upon Israel. All right, those commandments. All right, taking heed to the scripts, basically, man. Taking heed to that word. Let's read it again. Psalms 119 and 9, and it says, "Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way." Right, man. So a young man will cleanse his way by coming to the truth, man, being baptized in the word. All right, through the truth of Yahawashi, starting with through the truth, starting with our apostles GMS and on down to the elders. All right, because they're the ones who woken up to wake us up through spirit and the power of Yahawashi. All right, and it says by taking heed thereto according to thy word, and thy word is being reborn as truth. All right, from out the world, man. Because without this word, we would be done, man. Because Jacob's already finished, but just the wadi Yahawashi for ordaining us to this fold. And I say that to the men of GMS in particular because, hey, man, these are the only camp that that buckles down and gets the work of the Lord, gets it done, man. All right. This Ephesians chapter, hold up, Salat. Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 4, and it says, "Whereby when ye read, ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Hamashiach, which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, and it's like as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit." Right, so going back to verse 4, it says, "Whereby when you read, ye may understand my knowledge of the mystery of Hamashiach." That's point right there. But just like going back to Revelations, when you read, you read to to show thyself approved. All right, when you read, you get understanding. All right, through the spirit and the power of Yahawashi. Because when you begin when the Lord begins, if he knocks you in the door, man, you have to open that door. All right, like it says in John, man, my sheep hear my voice. All right, so if you begin to put effort in His truth and show yourself approved, the Lord He's gonna begin to sup with you. All right. Then afterwards, that's your way of cleansing your way. That's gonna be a young man's way of cleansing his way and putting off that old man and putting on the new man. All right. Because just like it says Revelation says, "Blessed he that readeth." All right. Just like it says in Ephesians says, "When you read, ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Hamashiach." So by reading and getting the full understanding of the scriptures, Yahawashi, he will let the mystery of the scriptures be known to you because you sup with him, as well as because you sup with him because you open that door for Yahawashi to sup with you. All right. Just real quick, Sirach real quick. All right. This is Sirach. There you go. 39 and verse 6, and it says, when the great Lord Yahawah will, he shall be filled with the spirit of understanding. He shall pour out wise sentences and give thanks unto the Lord in his prayer. Right, man. So if it's Yahawashi will, all right, he's gonna subject you to give you the mysteries of the scriptures, man. All right, because once he does subject you, man, he will give you that full understanding. He will give you the mysteries of these scripts, because these mysteries these scriptures are precious, man. These are alive, like it says in Hebrew, right? These words of Yahawashi is alive. All right, and he will continue to subject you if you continue to put your effort in his truth. If you continue to increase your knowledge and show yourself approved in his truth, all right? And I read it one more time for edification. This is Sirach 39, verse 6. When the great Lord will, he shall be filled with the spirit of understanding. All right, and understanding what these scriptures, the breakdowns, the mysteries, all right, the beast, all right, the whore, all right. And it says he shall pour out wise sentences, right, man. So he shall become more eloquent, in these breakdowns. He shall become more what's what I'm looking for, more. It shall become easy to him. It's gonna be like the back of his hand, basically, because when the Lord deals with you, man, he deals with you. And if you are sincere with it and humble with it, he will continue to deal with you as well. If have to, but nonetheless, man, you have to pray for him to be dealing with you, just like Psalms, just like the King David's prayer, casting out that spirit away from me. Have to pray for that spirit to be upon you 25:8. All right, and it says he shall pour out wise sentences and give thanks unto the Lord in his prayer, man. So so once you come into this truth, to his knowledge of Yahawashi, his mysteries of the scriptures, you're gonna begin to give thanks. You're gonna begin to continue to give reverence to the Lord, which you all do, you know, of your GMS, because he's the one who ordained us into this truth, right? And have mercy upon our spirit to push this heavenly word, all right? I'm gonna get one more and then I'm out. This shit. Okay, here it is right here. Psalms 119 and verse 104, and it says, "Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way." Right, so like in Isaiah, you know, like in Isaiah 28:10, it says, you know, but before I get that, before I speak on that, you know, like really people who claim to know the Bible, you know, particularly these Christians, right? Oh, Salak. Say man. Oh man. When the word come out, man. Saying comes, but Salak for that interruption. But you know, when these people, when they read the Bible, they try to read it like a regular novel, but it's not. This is a holy book for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are you the biblical Israelites that spoken of in the Bible. All right, but nonetheless, man, when they try to read it, they try to read it from front to back like a regular book. But no, you have to read it from back to back, you know, from front to back, you know, precept upon precept, line upon line, like it says in Isaiah. And the Lord, He's going to give you the understanding to do so, to how to read. Because before I came to the truth, my personal testimony, I tried to read the actual the Bible. I tried to read the scriptures from like a regular novel, because I didn't have understanding. But the Lord, He bestowed that understanding upon me. All right, so I'm reading it again. It's Psalms 119 and 104. "Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way." Right, so the Lord, He's gonna give you that that knowledge, you know, to read, you know, back and forth to get understanding. Right, because if you're reading, you know, from one book to the other, you're not gonna have understanding. You're gonna be lost in the sauce. All right, because it counts like this, the stories, like this book is in parables. It's parabolic. All right, parabolic terms. If you read it without any understanding, you're not gonna get it. All right. So just pray, just believe in Bahasham, man. Just keep pushing keep pushing your foot in this truth. You know, keep putting your best effort in this truth, and he shall bestow understanding upon you to read precept upon precept, line upon line. You know, and have the complete breakdowns. All right. But nonetheless, man, I hope this video is edifying. You know, continue to show yourself approved. All right. Keep enduring, Achyms. All right. You know, keep pushing. All right. Keep pushing in the spirit and the power of Yahawashi. All right, man. You know, man, you be almost out of here, man. All right. Just keep, like I said, show yourself approved. All right. Do what you gotta do to make your election sure. All right. And I read one more time before I'm out of here. This is Psalms 119 and 104. And it says, "Through thy precepts I get understanding." Right, man. So through Yahawashi, He will bestow upon you those mysteries of the scriptures. All right, He's gonna bestow you upon you He's gonna bestow you the knowledge to go back and forth, precept on precept. All right. So long as the Lord supplement with you, man, just keep supplementing with Him, and just continue to do the work, man, and show yourself approved. All right. You know, with that being said, I want to say Shalawam. All right, call Allah Yahawashi. Double honor to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do rule well, starting with Apostles Tahar and down. Shalawam to you, confusion of faces, as that's also in the fold, as well as you sincere Achyms, as pushing the truth to seal the elect, followed by the 1/3. That being said, Shalawam. That to America, man. I'm outside here, man. Shalawam.